As a follow-up, do you see any downside to building several multi-page cloud stacks to a money site? For example, if I have 10 different Amazon stacks pointed at different money pages, would that leave a footprint? Possibly, probably. I mean, that's part of the reason why I don't like to use, I haven't even really had the desire to test those big 100-page stacks yet, is because, the URLs are unique, but the domains are the same, right? So the referring domain is, you get dozens and dozens of links. You said just S3. If you're going to do it, I would recommend you use the stack builder in YACSS, which allows you to, I think Jesper even talked about this, where you can, like, he'll do a 100-page stack and split it up across the three. Well, I don't know. I could be conflating that with something else. The whole point that I'm trying to make is, if you do a 100-page stack and they're all coming from the S3 domain, for example, then you have like URL diversity, because each cloud page has a unique URL, but the domains are all the same, right? It's all coming from the same source domain, the same referring domain. And I don't like to do that. I prefer not to do that. That's part of the reason why I haven't even tested with that kind of a size stack. Again, it may be effective. I get that. Jesper's proven that. It's not the way that I prefer to build links. I like to, so can it leave a footprint? I think so. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't tested it. I'm not going to say definitively, because I haven't tested it. Obviously, there are other people that are doing it and getting great results. So I would say test it, but test it on something that, like, a tier 1 asset versus direct to your money site. Like, for example, a Google site. Think about that, guys. Or even Blogger. I think Blogger is so underutilized, guys. I keep saying that almost every week. But you could take like a Blogger post or page, or a Google site, right? So a Gsite, that for your main project that you're talking about, but just publish really well-tuned, well-optimized content on a Blogger post or page, or a Google site page. And then use that as your testing ground for these cloud stacks, and see, test it, put it into a rank tracker. Once it's published and it's indexed, put it into a rank tracker, and see where it starts, and then hit it with one of these 100-page stacks and watch it, see what happens. Give it a few weeks. And do that across multiple pages on a Blogger blog or a Gsite, for example. Why do I say Blogger or Gsites? Because they're Google properties, right? Google properties can withstand that kind of like high link velocity. And they also typically will rank. So my point is, use the Google properties as testing grounds. Play around with different configurations, different setups, different content types, different stack structures, different numbers of pages, different hosting providers. So, split it up across S3 and Google Cloud and Azure and Wasabi and all of the other ones, and test and see, determine which ones produce the best effect. That's how all of us should be doing everything with SEO. I mean, granted, there are some of us that do a lot of testing, and then we share that. And by all means, that shortcuts the amount of work that you have to do. But until you have other people that have tested and given you definitive answers on that, test yourself, right? Does that make sense? And but don't test direct to your money site. Test sites. They can be branded assets. Like I said, a Google site or a Blogger would be my preferred kind of two. Or press releases might work as well. Something like that. Like if you're doing press releases, like one of the ones I just started, Jeremy's but Press Advantage with the premium press releases, Globe Newswire. Man, that'll rank really well. And there's actually 3 do follow links at the bottom of one of those Globe Newswire press releases. That's one of the premium distribution pickups. But there's 3 do follow links at the bottom of that. And so that becomes a fantastic target for this kind of stuff. And you can rank one of those press releases and it'll stick if you hit it. CTR, so traffic engagement signals, will help a press release to stick, and also links. You combine the two, links and traffic signals, and you can get a press release to stick. And those Globe Newswire press releases are fantastic for this kind of stuff. So that would be like something that I would recommend. Again, that would be another expense, but you can do it with a Blogger site or a Google site for free. Or if you are already using press releases in your business, publish a premium press release, grab the Globe Newswire release URL and build a stack to that, a cloud stack to that, and track that. That'll rank for sure, especially if you've hit it, with a good stack, an effective stack. It should rank and it should stick too. So just test, man. That's my best suggestion. You guys just test it and follow along with other people are testing. I know Jesper's doing a ton of testing and sharing his results in his group and in his training and stuff like that. And he's a good dude. So definitely check out what he's got. Okay.